Welcome back, everyone. My name is Jay Zilk, and you are watching the Collegiate Star League Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is our first season, so welcome to all the newcomers who are joining us. Tonight we have probably one of the most insane matchups we've seen in the West Coast, in my opinion. These are two 8-1 teams, University of Southern California versus San Jose State University. So we have two ancient fighters going at it. The San Jose State Spartans versus the USC... Oh, crap. What are they?
Trojans.
Trojans. There you go. I just had it up, too. I was like, these guys are both representing, like, medieval fighters, right? So we got to see who has it. I don't know what to expect. I've watched both these teams play. They're both amazing. So I know you scrim against these guys, so if you want to kind of give us a lowdown, set up the game for us.
Yeah, I am incredibly excited to go ahead and cast this game. I think this is... I don't think there has been any other game where I've been more excited. I think this is it. This is going to be the most exciting game I think I will cast pretty much throughout the whole season. And part of that is because I have personal attachments to guys on both teams, just like the UC San Diego versus, I believe, UC San Bernardino, or I'm sorry, UC Santa Barbara. I scrim both of these teams. I'm from UCLA Blue, and again, I'm gonna hide those scrim results just for respect out of both of these teams. But you could bet your money that both these teams have practiced because they want to win this match.
Yeah, this isn't just an 8-1 game either. This is the game that more likely than not is going to guarantee their spot in the playoffs. And everyone wants that spot. This is what everyone's been fighting for the last 3 months. It's kind of been building up to these games. The top teams know how close they are, and they can all taste it. So we're going live right into the game. Full armor on both sides, so no utilities at all. Just armor, no decoys, no extra pistols, just... It's going to be an all-out brawl, and I'm going to expect this fast drop come into play. Jordan's going to lead the pack. Freaking Nature spots him. He has to fall back. He's just going to let him pour right out, so it's going to just be a retake situation. Meech able to drop one before they get to site. There's two already on site, too, so not paying attention. Hex gets caught off guard by Freaking Nature. 1-on-4. Maki finds two insane kills here outside of Connector. He picks up the USP. This is a really good gun for trying to find someone here on Plat, and he's just going to fall back. He realizes he has a minute left, and he's already got 2 kills, so there's really no reason to force the issue right now.
Yeah, he's going to have to come up with an insane 1v4 clutch, but he's not going to be able to. So the counter-terrorists, they're going to go ahead and clutch this round. For the players on both teams, the players that you're going to want to look out for are Armon and Mish for SJSU. And as for the terrorists, I think you're going to be looking for Dice as well as Hex. And I know sometimes Maki can show up pretty big as well, but both these teams are pretty well-rounded. I know that SJSU recently just made a roster change. They removed Next Gen Easy just because he decided that school was a little bit more important, so they placed Anton instead. But Armon, this guy is a monster. You're gonna look at Mish and Armon to go ahead and carry for the SJSU squad.
Yeah, and it looks like USC may have made some roster changes as well. I'm just looking at their... So you're saying Dice and Hex are the go-to guys for their team, correct?
Yeah, but all these guys can show up. Same thing for
Yeah.
SJSU. All the other guys can also show up.
So yeah, it just depends who's going to show up more in this game, and they're just going to force their way out mid. Kang Derpy with the 1 dig, trying to see if he can find something. He's going to free fire, nice shot by Kang Derpy, and this is at least going to open up this slope. So ideally they'd get the bomb down, but unfortunately Jordan's just too far away, and everyone's too low on HP. A little team damage coming out from Maki, and that'll end the round. So the 1 dig is about all they could really get, and expected nothing too out of the ordinary from them. But yeah, it's cool to see that these teams are making adjustments throughout the season. We've seen a couple roster changes from a lot of the teams, right? They're switching out 1 or 2 players, trying to really find that team that clicks, and it's cool. It's definitely that's what I like about the whole collegiate league, is it allows players to kind of swap in and out, and some teams infamously have like a 15-man roster, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, this kind of overkill. And this round, it should be another clean round for SJSU. Team of this caliber for both of these teams, they're not going to go ahead and lose like a round against like P250s and Glocks. So this game is okay. So the reason why this game is so important is because these two teams will probably be the teams that go to playoffs. I could bet my house that it's going to be these two teams, because only the top 2 make it, and these are the 2 top teams in that division. The question is seeding. Whoever wins this obviously is going to have the big advantage. So whoever wins this is going to have the first seed, and they're going to go ahead and face off a weaker team once it comes to the playoffs. So this is absolutely huge in terms of seeding and in terms of pride as well, because both these teams, they've heard about each other, they've seen each other, but they've never played or scrimmed against each other. And they've scrimmed against UCLA Blue, and we kind of like give each team a little snippet, but we don't really tell them exactly what's going on. So
Right.
I think they're both excited to go ahead and face off each other.
Yeah, and we're just kind of heading into another eco, just some wreckage coming in the names of Mish, Freakin' Nature, Armin, all just loading up their bank accounts, and they've been able to retain those guns for the most part, which has been pretty huge. Building up CT economy is one of the most important things in this game, because more often than not, you're always going to lose people on CT, whereas if you take a site quickly as a terrorist, you may just save those guns. You may get 2 quick entries and force them to save. So the fact that they've retained most of their guns, even on these anti-ecos, could pay dividends in the future. If we see USC maybe grab a round or 2 in a row, they could still be able to buy. But we're seeing the op come out, and Antoine saving that UMP, so that armor pen can make it worth it. Dice, he's going to be the first man, playing the edge of the smoke here at B-Long. He's just trying to see if he can spot anyone trying to boost up on the plat. Just kind of being as thorough as possible, trying to clear out everything before he commits. And they're not really committing to anything. We have one guy watching drop, make sure there's no counter boost going on. They're just playing the most Navi-esque style, clear every portion of the map before you commit, and then just group up, force a site.
And I think Mish, I was going to say he was going to get the first pick here. And yeah, he is going to get the first pick onto Dice, and that is an absolute crucial player to go ahead and take down. So it looks like USC, they are going to head towards this A side, and I think that's the right call, because I believe Antoine is one of their weaker players. As I say that, Antoine's going to go ahead and take down Jordan, so that's going to shut down the A push. And King of the North, he's going to chime in. This might be a clean round for USC. No, it's just left up to King Derpy. He has 1 HP, and I think he's going to go ahead and opt to save. So yeah, it is going to be pretty much a clean round. They only lost an SMG here, and I don't even know if King Derpy is going to be able to save.
Yeah, exactly. He's so low that unless he just runs away to Rapunzel at this point. But King of the North walking out, he does spot him, so King at least able to find that kill for his troubles. But this is pretty much all but over. If he can save this rifle, he'll be happy. And Armin pre-firing, not watching the right spot. But so yeah, saving that AK, it's something. But right now they just need rounds. As we've seen in the cobblestone before this, it was more or less somewhat. It's weird. It was somewhat CT-sided for the team that was experienced on the map, but that doesn't mean you still can't get a lot of T rounds in a row. Once you start to figure out the CT defense, you can kind of start stringing stuff together and force the CTs to adapt.
Yeah, and you can see USC, they're going to go ahead and force buy off of that AK. They had about $4,000, $3,500. They're going to go ahead and buy off that. You can see a fast B play coming in. Mish, he goes ahead and gets the first entry, but gets traded out for re-peeking. And looks like USC, they are already onto the site with the smoke down, so they're gonna go ahead and just plant in the smoke. They have to be extremely careful for the smoke, push through smoke, and they go ahead and just kill off the people pushing through smoke, and now it's a 2v3 retake situation.
Yeah, Freak of Nature in a good position behind that smoke. You would have bet your house on it, right? That he would have found the kill, but Antoine finding another one. One's lit here on site. Dice able to find the kill before he gets dropped. And King of the North, so low on HP, just going to get destroyed to shift walking through Foursquare. You would have thought they would have lost at least one guy from Freak of Nature. He was just sitting right behind the smoke the entire time. Maybe didn't pick the right window to take advantage of that opportunity. But you know, he did peek while they were planting the bomb. You would have thought that was the time to do it while you have one less gun trained on your body. So you know, they did their best, but yeah, finally on the board, USC get their first round, pick up an AWP as well. So
yep.
That was a force buy as well. So that's going to be hugely detrimental to San Jose State's economy. They're on their last kind of hope. Both teams low on economy, so it's going to be a force buy or a force save for the loser of this round.
Yeah, and look at Mish. He has another great angle. But Hex, he goes ahead and takes down Mish. That is an absolutely huge frag. And like you said, the money situation is dire for both teams. This round is going to go ahead and determine.
Finds one spray. He's able to find the second one, and Armin chimes in as well. So perfect defense here on this B site. San Jose State comes back alive, up to Dice here in a 1-4, hiding behind Foursquare, able to drop Freak of Nature to 1. Good hold there on drop. Freak of Nature found 2 kills, didn't overcommit. He got double flashed at drop and didn't try and peek it. Didn't try and take a battle on a 1v3 or a 1v2. Fell back to the side room, just played the angles perfectly, took the one-on-one engagements, and this is what I like to see. This is a thorough play from San Jose State. USC caught on that eco what we had anticipated would happen. 2 Deegs coming out from Dice and Kang. So
I think that round pretty much decided the momentum for the first half, because you're going to see the counter-terrors pretty much win the next 2 rounds, assuming that nothing goes wrong for them. So that, if starting 7-1, that's going to go ahead and put SJSU in a really good spot. But the USC players, they must have heard Antoine, but nice flash coming in. He's going to go ahead and get 2 frags here, surely. He might get a third onto Kang Derpy, and he is, and that's just going to be up to Dice. Again, he's going to be completely by himself. He's not going to be able to save this. At this point, he just needs to go ahead and do as much damage as possible, but he's not going to be able to do that either. So again, SJSU with a great start, starting out 6-1, and very likely 7-1.
yeah, exactly. And we've seen this before, though. Just the previous game we calmed was a 7-1 start, and it actually reversed. So they lost the half. The team up 7-1 ended up losing 12 rounds in a row after that. So not trying to curse the teams playing right now, but you know, that momentum swing could happen at any moment, and the 7-1 could lead to that. Antoine, well played by him. He's been just destroying anyone trying to make their way here into long hauls. Perfect play by him. Deegs trying to do something, but they really just got to commit to some sort of rush at B, because they're getting shut down at long.
Yeah, as I said, that Antoine is one of the weaker players. He goes ahead and completely demolishes the T side push. So you can see Antoine, he's sitting on the second for his team. And you can see Mish again. You can see all of SJSU, they're going to go ahead and contribute to their 7-1 scoreline. But here we are with the 3rd gun round, and this gun round right here, USC, they really need to win this round to go ahead and stop this momentum from SJSU.
Yeah, and they're still going to try and pressure here towards A. Mish fighting the entry. He's going to fall back. No reason to commit to this. He knows it's a rush. He's going to be able to call to his teammates. We already have one rushing. Kang Derpy catches the rotate from Mish. Antoine at least able to get some sort of kill, and he's the last man here in halls. He's going to call it to his teammates. Bomb making its way to site. It will go down, and this is going to be a 4-on-3 retake, and Armon has not committed yet. Now he hears that the bomb's planted, and as long as they wait for Armon to get here before they commit, this should just be a trade out for the win but still, pretty difficult to retake on an A site. Pop flash coming through. King Derpy here hiding behind wood. He's perfectly flashed. Maki trying to go for the peak, unable to find. Oh, he gets a double!
Look at that!
Insane play from Maki. Wow, he really was not in a position to find 2 kills. But there was no re-peek from the CTs, and when they did, his recoil had already finished. He was able to take another shot, and interesting that he got so much success out of that position. It's great position in general, but
I was just about to say USC were actually in a fantastic crossfire position, just the way they were set up. So I thought it was completely doable as long as they got the first frag, but they got every single frag. And now for this 10th round, you see Dice opping. You don't see that too often. Usually Hex is their opper. But Maki, he's going off this game. He's top fragging for USC right now, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and opt to hit this A site once again. But the rotation coming in from Freak of Nature, they're going to have to go ahead and break into this. Dice with a nice op frag. Once they kill Freak of Nature, this site is going to be completely open.
He has not been spotted at all. He's going to go for the kill on Hex. Now they know his position. He's going to wrap around the truck, finds Maki, sprays him down. Jordan, they're going to line up for him. Can he find Jordan? He's going to go for the 4K, pulls out the P2K. He not able to get it. Jordan cuts him off, but that's still just enough. But there you go. King Derby chimes in as well, and it's surprisingly a one-on-one situation.
He has no idea where Mish is, and he's finally going to spot him, but he was looking towards the wrong way. Oh, man, the man of the hour there, though, was Freak of Nature. Man,
so
with the massive 3 kills, it's just completely circumvented the USC squad. So despite the fact that it was a 5v3, he got the first kill, ran around, got another kill, ran around, got another kill, and just the timing was absolutely perfect for Freak.
Yeah, just perfect play. Really bided his time well. Used the T-smokes to his own advantage, was able to wrap himself around to the right side of truck, and no one really engaged him. No one went into vent to try and clear that area. No one cleared behind truck, so obviously that misplay from USC gave them an opening, and San Jose State is back. They're not going to go for that 12-round loss deficit like the previous game we just had. They're gonna make sure that commentator's curse doesn't come into effect. But you know, the more I talk about it, the more I jinx them, right? So
yeah, that's true. And I love the way SJSU is playing. They're switching up Mish. So he was playing sometimes in B, and then he would go pick mid. Now he's going long on A site. So USC, they have to constantly change up their game plan just because SJSU, they are not playing predictably. So you could see USC, they're playing slowly again, methodically. Maki here waiting for a push. I think he's waiting to get flashed by his teammates, but there is no flash, so he's just going to go ahead and dry peek into this. But he's going to face King of the North in an off angle. He's going to go ahead and get that pick and fall back. Now USC, they only have 40 seconds left, and it looks like it's going to be an A split here. I think they want to go ahead, go into drop, and then go down and split into A, but Freak, he's going to get another massive kill. Gets traded out, but yeah, here comes the A split play. There's only 2 players on B, but Mish, he's looking for it.
Yeah, Hex has to do something from here, and it's probably too late. He missed his window. He's able to at least tag down Mish, but it's all but over. He goes for the jump shot. Mish with the cheeky plays. Gonna get spammed down. Missed kind of his window to assist his teammates at mid, and losing that drop, you have to kill Freak immediately. You both just got to commit to the drop play, go for the trade at the very least, but unfortunately they peaked 1 by 1 and kind of threw their opportunity away. So heading into the 9-2 scoreline in favor of SJSU. Again, guys, in case you're just tuning in, both these teams are 8-1, so they have been the Titans of the West Coast. Finally got able to play each other, matched up. It's been a long time, and they've heard a lot about each other. So this is their first time playing each other, and it should probably be a close game, but it's not looking like that. Mish gets another pick. He's going to fall back to Coop. They know his position. Finds a second one. They're going to drop down. He shouldn't be able to find all these kills. Finds a third as well. Bomb goes down. Freak cleans him up. And that's going to be a perfect anti-eco. Lose 1 person, but that's fine. Maki's still alive, straggling. But that's going to be the round, so well played by SJSU.
all USC wanted that round though. That was just a plant, so
Success.
that was yeah. So the rounds was successful for USC as well, considering they were on a save. But now USC, they really got to start winning some rounds here. Normally, I want to say this is very T-sided, but you just never know. When you start seeing the higher level players, the higher level teams, any map can go T or CT sided. You could see Dust 2 go, massively CT sided. You could go Cash. You could see Cash go massively CT sided as well. And Cobblestone can be one of those maps. You just never know. I don't want to count out USC here, although they are down 10-2. They still gotta win these last 2 or 3 rounds, though.
Dice patiently waiting. Mish goes for the peek at long and gets punished for it. Tech's gonna drop down, unable to find Freak, but he is down to 12 HP, so this should allow for a trade. But Armin, from the top of tree, able to find a kill on long, and this is gonna halt the play. Dice finding an entry as well, so he goes for a shoot on his teammate. Bad comms. Freak of Nature is so low. The fact that he's still alive is just baffling to me. Antoine comes up to rotate. Dice is insane right now.
Huge.
He is looking for the ace. Does he know that they're getting flanked right now? King of the North coming in. He's gonna hear the nade kill.
Dice with the nace.
Insane play by Dice. So crucial for him, and he is living up to that carry title that we were giving him early in the game. He goes from bottom frag to top frag in 1 round, and USC is back alive in the game.
Yeah, Dice isn't actually really known for his op. He's kind of more like a secondary opper on that team, but going absolutely massive. He goes ahead and single-handedly takes down the entire SJSU squad, almost team killing in the process. But
beautiful, yeah, Dice almost got a 6K, right?
Yeah, almost got a 6K, but you can see he's fired up. He wants some frags. He's gonna go ahead and just push through this. Actually, no, he's not. He has a knob. He's not that ballsy. And Mish with actually a counter boost. He's gonna go ahead and get 2 frags. That's absolutely massive. The kind of information that they got, I don't think they were expecting that at all.
Yeah, and the fact that he got 2 kills for his troubles is also going to make this so much harder for the terrorists. They know they're in halls. If they try and rotate A, the CTs are going to be able to read it like a book. So Mackey's going to have to do something here to drop. But the CTs are playing so perfectly, they're not overcommitting to any peaks, and when they do, it's usually just one man taking the risk. They don't gamble with some sort of double or triple man push. They just, one guy takes a risk on one part of the map, and it tends to pay off because they have the skill to back it up.
Yeah, it looks like USC, they are going to opt for that long push here. Jordan's going to go ahead and pop flash. King of the North, he is in another, great position. He's boosted. Certainly they're not going to check, but they do check, and Jordan gets a jumping headshot. What? Oh my god, I can't believe they checked that angle. And Antoine, now he's in an off angle. He's going to go ahead and take off Mackie. And USC squad, they have to push through the smoke. And Jordan gets another crucial kill, but he's so low now. He has to get headshots only. Yeah, at this point, there's 10 seconds left, and certainly Freak of Nature. Oh my god, what a flick! He's going to go ahead and plant safe. And Armand, he knows exactly where Jordan is, but Jordan has no idea where that other person is. And Armand's going to go ahead and clutch that round. Jordan, almost with an ace himself, gets a massive 4K. I can't believe it even got that close.
That freak shot was sick. That was a really sick flick shot. Good reactions from him. And I'm surprised he didn't get sprayed through the smoke once his teammate did. I thought that round was over much longer than it was. So, man, they're playing well on these clutches. Individually, they're playing really great. I think right now, it's just that team synergy that really isn't on point. Because more often than not, we're seeing the individual peaks come out, and very seldomly are trades coming into play. And that's when you know your team is kind of in that just all-for-one mentality. And I really would like to see some adjustment. You know, they've all kind of had their own confidence boost, though, individually. So hopefully we can see some changes come the second half. Last round, Hex here on plat already, so he's going to see if he can find some sort of 1D. I think Mish has spotted them, so they're ready for this crossfire. Armin here is the support. He's going to be holding plat, and yeah, they're just getting picked off one by one. Mish, just pure destruction. Finally goes down by Dice, the Opper on USC squad, and this should be over as Antoine drops the 4th player of the team. Dice on 60 HP. We've seen him do it before, and maybe it's not asking too much for him to just get just a 4K.
This is a shot onto Antoine, and I don't think he had armor, so he got an aim punch there. But that's going to do it for the first half. 12-3 for SJSU. SJSU actually looking extremely strong. And if you press tab and if you look at the way the rounds have gone, it's very similar to that UBC versus Poly game where USC was constantly reset. I'm sorry, UBC was constantly reset, and you see USC the same. It's the same story here. They were constantly reset, not really able to get the ball rolling, to get the momentum rolling. So that led to the 12-3 half. But USC here now, it's do or die for them. They need to win this pistol round.
Yeah, Dice going for first contact. He's going to jump into plat, play one of the riskiest positions in the game. Thankfully, there's no mollies on board of the terrorist squads. SJSU just camping out, waiting for these smokes to disappear before they go for some sort of B execute. We got, Antoine holding the flank in case they try and do some sort of cheeky play, but the 4-stack on B, pretty standard for Cobble pistol rounds. And here comes the play. Dice finds the first kill here from Plat. They're going to go for a full draw play. Antoine getting Jordan, but they do not expect Kang Derpy to be here so close. He's able to at least get one kill, and Dice still alive here on site.
Dice!
Destruction from Dice with a 4K.
My God.
Roll the dice, and he got a 4, and this man is playing phenomenally, starting to really ramp his game up in the last couple rounds. The end of the last half, and now this pistol round. This could be that momentum swing that they need.
Oh, that was so crucial for him to get up on that plant, and then I think he got instant headshots on 2 of them. Just because of that range, it wasn't a one-shot kill, but I think he insta-dinked them. And then he dropped the bomb on Plat as well. But Dice coming up absolutely huge. But they also need to survive this anti-eco round. As I've been saying before, the armor tech is extremely hard to stop, especially on Cobble. But it looks like they're doing a decent job of it. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and tear apart this SJSU offense. So USC looking good. They're stacking up that money. No M4's bots, so nothing of value will be lost.
Exactly. Mish chimes in from Plat. Gets a Tech 9 headshot. He's going to try and go full Olafmeister mode, able to drop Dice here to 18 HP, so this round is not over by any means. Nearly full HP as that HE comes in and drops them both. So that HE is actually going to sound the alarms. Round is over. You guys can go to class, because class is dismissed, and it looks like we're going to head into the last anti-eco here for USC. Going to probably just hold on those SMGs. They should have full understanding that the T's have not got a plant. They have no money. Let's just rake in the cash one more round, and then we'll probably rebuy any rifles we lose. And I wouldn't actually be surprised to see USC just full buy after this, considering they're down so far. They just need full rifles and just win every round from here on out. That's their mentality at this point.
Yeah, SJSU, this should be a very clean eco round. Maybe maximum losing 1, hopefully losing none. But the counter terrace, you're gonna see the terrace. They're not gonna have a lot of utility here. Dicey's just gonna go ahead and push and get that kill, but he should be able to clean up just fine.
Yeah, finally gets traded there by King of the North, and yeah, great positioning by him to just push up all the way through long and hold that off angle, anticipating terrorists to push through. So well played by them. Last 2 T's here just at the top of drop. They gotta make something happen with this UMP. Probably just stalling to make to see if the T's or the CTs rather would rotate, and NA smoke coming into play. King of the North going for the spray, but that he gets it. He gets
That's gonna hurt the economy too.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Thank God we're not in the 2014 days where you'd lose like, what was it, man? $1,800 for a team kill?
Oh yeah, like if you got a team kill, you're basically screwed.
You had $0 health.
Yeah, you're basically running with almost no gear.
Yeah, that was insane. I remember that. that was actually like huge in a couple games, couple pro matches. Where
it was like $3,000, I think.
Yeah, I think you're actually right. It was pretty bad, and you're already getting punished for killing a teammate. You know, that's already like so just. Like such a bad thing for your team's economy that shouldn't be double punished. But yeah, here's the buy round. This is actually the big time for SJSU.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and push for this mid control. I think they know where Jordan is. They're gonna go ahead and check this angle. Actually, turn just at the wrong moment, and Antoine is gonna go ahead and get that trade. So it is 4v4. Dice has to give up that position.
Mackie!
Rotates are too long. Mackie with a nice collateral.
Insane.
And he's gonna go huge. No, misses that shot. Antoine's just right here. Can he get that flick shot? And can he get this 4th kill here? No, Dice is gonna go ahead and Tarzan right on his face. So USC coming back with a nice 4 rounds in a row, and it's very likely they're gonna go ahead and get this 5th round as well. Like I said, I mean, when it comes to the lower tier teams, the T side is absolutely favored, but neither of these teams are lower tier. So you can see their CT side setups absolutely shining on both their CT sides. I mean, usually when I see a 12-3 scoreline, I say you're out, you're pretty much done. I couldn't say it for these teams because USC is one of the top teams in the nation, and you can see their skill just shining throughout the CT half.
First half, Mackie, I was half mast. This half, Mackie, I am full mast. You have got my attention. And it's just anti-eco coming into play. So 8-12. I'm so excited for this game now. I've just... Oh, that was awesome. That was such a good play by him. Impeccable timing, really, to get that... get the double kill on the wood stack players. So, pretty sick. And then that flick shot, man. Inhuman reactions.
I mean, just think about all the great plays that we've seen from both teams. We see Mish just absolutely dominate with the op. We see Antoine holding down long A. We see Freak of Nature going huge over towards that B bomb site. And then you see for USC, Dice with an ace. You see Mackie with his insane, 4K, 3K, 4K there. And it's just, this game is absolutely insane.
Anyone can go off. At any moment, one of these players could go off. And that's the scariest part about this matchup right now, is that you don't know when one of these guys are just going to explode. And yeah, I actually don't think you can not mention one of these guys without a big play affiliated to them. Kang Derpy goes for gets mollied. I actually missed that, so not really sure how that happened. Antoine will chime in, find the kill on Hex. He's actually going to push through Connector, goes for the spray, unable to drop Mackie, but he does at least get him down to 12 HP. Armin as well chiming in, so this offense here might actually cause a little rotate here towards A. I wonder if Antoine's going to play a good angle. Dice, he's walking slowly, too slow for Antoine. He's going to be able to start the pre-fire as soon as he starts moving. Mackie is way too low for this retake, and this is San Jose State chiming back in. It looks like they're going to get their 13th round, but King Derpy comes in from the flank, able to at least drop Antoine. Saves Maki in the process, so he's going to go for this crouch peek. Lights up Freak of Nature to 47, gets that slight wall bang through the corner, and they are still fighting. They are out for blood. They do not want to give up this round.
Yeah, I think they're going for this, which I don't think is the right call, to be honest. They should just look for that early pick, and once they can't get it, they should go ahead and retreat. But Kang Derpy not getting the memo, he's going to go ahead and just give up his life. I mean, honestly, every dollar is so important. I know like the counter terrorists can buy it, but if they lose that next round, I mean, the 2 rounds later, they might not be able to buy. So it's absolutely crucial that they save every bit of money on the rounds where they know it's lost. So 8-13 here, but the counter-terrorists, they should be able to go ahead and full buy. And if they break the economy of SJSU on this round, we might see another string of 2 to 3 rounds from USC.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, this could be a pretty important round. Ideally, they're going to probably need to string 2 together, because as we've seen before, SJSU is not afraid to force buy. Just grab 2 AKs and a bunch of techs and just go for it. So, but here we go. Dice playing his normal role, smokes off, and goes to the left side of Plat. And here's the Molotov. This is what I was worried about earlier, and which might hinder him. And he's going to take 2 nades right to the face, gets dropped to 40 HP. So he's getting red and maybe being a little bit too predictable. Yeah, against spams. So he is, just got read like a book, reading Rainbow, and it's going to be a 5-on-4 now. So this was a huge round for SJSU. They really needed to get it, and USC needs it even more. So Heck's going to be the man here on site. He's going to be a first contact. Probably a little sad he doesn't have his dice here to help Crossfire. King of the North, he's going to go for Plat pick. Gonna fall back, unable to find the kill, and it's just a whiff city between both of them. But King of the North is the first one to find a kill. Antoine chiming in as well. Kang Derpy only finding one before going down. So this is going to be probably another save. I can't imagine them, even in a different universe getting this retake. So.
I mean, USC made the right call to just go ahead and stack 3 people B, but even then, that wasn't enough. There weren't enough utilities that were coming out to counter the push, and now you can see how these guns are absolutely crucial. They're not going to go ahead and throw these bodies away because they need these guns to go ahead and fully buy out for the next round. And it's going to be 8-14, so at this point they need these rounds. But Mish, I think he spotted the man up in the tower and he takes down Mackie. Oh, that is absolutely massive.
Yeah, that is pretty huge. This is the last round. At least they have the money to be able to full buy. But when you're trying to save everything you can, you just need maximum utilities and whatever advantage you can get. So yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to see a D coming out of Hex because of that rifle getting dropped. So
this is it.
Yeah, this is the round. This is really the round where either SJSU gets some momentum or it just all goes away. Jordan, first man here at mid, spots a couple of them, so he's gonna fall back, and this might be a fast play. Interesting that their number 2 man, Freakin' Nature, is he was going really fast, then the molly comes in and falls back. So he was just going for that fast entry, trying to get there first before the CTs can fall back, and Mish finds the pick. So this is kind of the A site opened up. Unfortunately for them, there's 2 here, but Jordan gets dropped as well. It's going to be all up to Hex. He has to go huge from this position. Unfortunately, only has the Deeg because they couldn't save the previous round, and Armin, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, chimes in as well. So perfect round, and yeah, you'd think that was a save round from from USC, but nope, that was a full buy, and they got fully wrecked, unfortunately.
Yeah, you could just see the superior aim coming in. Mackie misses a shot, and instantly his head gets completely ripped off. So that completely opened up the A site, and that was just a completely clean round. So you can see SJSU, they are banking for days. USC, they are in a dire position. I mean, this is match point, and they have to win 7 rounds in a row just to go ahead and get overtime. And I mean, as much as I love the USC guys, this is looking extremely dire for them.
Dice, why again? He's like, they won't expect me to do it 4 rounds in a row. There's no way. I would never go here again. But Mish just aimed right there, and
it's very likely he's gonna get mollied out because SJSU, they are thorough. They are also a very strong team. So surely he's gonna go ahead and get mollied out. Yeah, there goes the molly. Dice is gonna go ahead and try to flash himself through. He might go huge here. He goes ahead and gets 1, gets 2. No, he's not able to get the second. They were all lined up, but Kane Derpy, he's gonna go ahead and get a frag and grab an AK as well. You could see
nice.
The terrorists are so low. USC, they can actually win this. Yeah, it's just gonna be Mish, and Dice, he was in a crucial position right there, and he took out 1.5 players, so that was absolutely massive. And then King Derpy coming in huge as well. USC, they're gonna delay their death just a little bit.
Dice, please, for the love of God, don't play that position again. I know it worked out for you, man, but holy crap, these guys are gonna molly the crap out of you. You know you've become a huge target for them. If anything, just boost up to plat and just jiggle beak that box. You don't need to overcommit here. Alright, thank you, Dice. Oh, he's doing it again. Dice! Oh, thank God they just ran through it. Yeah, they delivered him the bomb, so thank God they pushed through the smoke before he could even get up there. He'd probably be a dead man, and yeah, they're gonna push out Plat. He's able to find a second kill.
Oh, what? He gets a jumping headshot.
Going on right now? Yeah. I don't know what game I'm watching. Armin, he's the last man alive, goes for the reload, gets just completely wrecked, so a little panic out of Armin. Big fan base, maybe he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, but again, the terrorists, they're going to continually buy, and they're going to buy relentlessly because now the money loss bonus is going to kick in. So even if they go ahead and lose this round, I'm pretty sure they're going to go ahead and buy next round as well. So you can see Hex, when sometimes Hex does this where he'll just buy the scout or like a deagle because his first shot accuracy is insane. So sometimes he'll get cocky, so he'll get that deagle, he'll get that scout instead of getting like a real weapon, and then go ahead and try to make an impact there. We'll go ahead and see if that pays out. And SJSU, they are constantly working this B side, and you can see Dice. He's not going to go ahead and play up there anymore. He realizes that he's going to go ahead and get mollied, but as I say that, he's going to go ahead and get up there. I think he's going to play a different angle this time, though. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and play that plat angle where he gets the first kill and just drops, and then his teammate watches over the plat. So This is an extremely powerful angle coming from Dice. SJSU playing very slowly and methodically.
Yeah, it's we don't really have a lot of information yet. This Molotov is gonna call it in, so Dice dropping early. Doesn't want to overcommit because he has been playing at this top plat a long time. Kang Derpy getting the first pick, pretty instrumental if they want to win this round. You need to stop this terrorist push before they drop down, and here they come. Here comes the drop. Dice and Derpy chiming in. Armin at least getting 1 kill for his troubles, but that's going to be it. Freakin' Nature is last man alive with 21 HP. He has to go through a whole wall of CTs before he can even get this bomb, and it's all but over. So, 1 round at a time, man. We've seen now 3 in a row. This is Counter-Strike at its essence, right? In the essence.
I'm sweating right now, man. Oh my god. Because I mean, I just feel it. After this game, both the players from both teams are gonna start like messaging me. You know, it's just like, this game is so intense. I mean, for top level teams, it's gotta be that 1 round at a time mentality. You know, I mean, it's just that NIP mentality where you just struggle back. You just think about 1 round at a time. You don't think, hey, we're 7 rounds down on match point, and that's exactly how USC is playing it.
Exactly. You gotta live in the moment, right? Some philosopher said, if you're living in the past, you're sad. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. If you're living in the moment, you're at peace. And right now, USC is at peace. They have to get this round, but Antoine chiming in with the Tech 9. This is not the round they want to lose.
Oh,
no, Kang Derpy goes down as well.
Not like this.
Maybe they're not too at peace.
But
they
Maki,
might be a little too anxious for this, but Naki, he's going to get 1 strike, gets the second. Oh my god, if he can get 1 more, this could be completely doable. But Dice stuck in between both these terrorists. They're somewhat wary of his position, so he's going to be at least able to hold this cross. Mish sees him, sees the side of his gun, he's going to pre-fire that angle. So they now know his position, and this is going to be incredibly hard to break through.
Yeah, Dice, he had a 1v5 before. Can he do this 1v2?
Oh.
He goes ahead and gets Antoine, who gets caught peeking, and he knows where that other player is. You heard him shoot, so... Actually, no, it looks like Dice has no idea. He didn't see that second man. He spots him now. They're both so low, and Dice is going to go ahead and win that clutch. Dice is coming up huge. Oh, my God.
He's insane.
Before this game started, I said Dice, he's going to go huge. Dice and Hex, they were going to be the carries. And Dice today, oh, my God, he showed up. Saving USC's bacon yet again. My God.
I don't know who it was, and I'm not going to blame anyone from SJSU, but someone had full utilities on that bomb plant. The bomb planter had a molly, a smoke, and a flash, and I was going to mention it, but I thought they were going to win the round, so I didn't think it was going to matter. But that molly, that smoke, could have been just enough to stall Dice, and at least make him rethink his plays. But he had just free reign over the map, and was just able to completely outplay him, so... Wow, the game must go on. This is
This is insane, Joey. Oh my god.
I didn't know what I expected.
2v4.
It wasn't this. It wasn't this.
Yeah.
For Maki getting the double. Crazy for him. He was just turning around and was able to flick just in time to grab that second spray. Pretty much an insta-dink as well, so... I'm getting chills, dude. I don't know what's about to happen. Like, this literally can go either way at this point. Both teams are playing phenomenally. Hex with the insane scout play. Even when they're on like low economy, they're chiming in. Jordan gets another kill. Mish, we've seen him before. He could be the man right now to win this round for the team. He's in a pretty decent position, but his teammate is a little too far behind. Freak, he's gonna go for the peek on site. Has a Molotov to at least get Hex out of position. And if they overpeak, this round actually could go to SJSU. He's able to get the first spray. Freak, he knows there's 1 more on plat, but Dice and Derpy chime in. They just outgun and overwhelm the T's. So, final 2 rounds. This is... Are they gonna buy?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go ahead and buy because they have the full round loss bonus. So as long as they get the plant here, they could go ahead and buy the next round. But maybe they want to go ahead and give themselves 2 chances to win this. But now you see the counter terror side; they have full utilities, and oh man, it's coming down to the wire. We might see all 30 rounds here, and you can see SJSU. It looks like they want to go ahead and play slowly yet again. They're gonna go ahead and try to play methodically here. USC not changing a thing. Jordan playing on that nice little boost with Mackie. They're gonna go ahead and bait for each other. Meanwhile, the B setup is just the normal, typical B setup, so nothing too spectacular. You can see SJSU. They're gonna go ahead and walk up towards that mid, and it looks like they want to hit A for sure. Can Mackie and Jordan hold this down?
Goes for the flash, it whiffs, doesn't matter. He's able to find the kill on King of the North. I hope he doesn't overpeak. He must be hearing the man coming up slope. So he's going to fall back to a safer position, but he should actually be watching his right side. He's going to get caught off guard by Mish. Miscommunication there, but Hex at least going to give him that man advantage. But Bomb will go down, and there's still 2 here on site. So
What?
Mish, what is that? That is unreal out of this man. He has just gone full toggles, and let's see if he can find more. He's going to hold this angle here at Plat. They're both low, Freak and Mish, so yeah, he can't find that kill. Hex going to drop him. Now it's all down to Freak and Nature. 4 HP. He's going to have to pull off the play of the year. Finds the first kill onto Hex. 1 on 2. He's going to jump here onto House, but gets read by Dice, and we are down to round 30. If you are just joining us, guys, this is USC versus San Jose State, the 2 best teams in the Western Division, both 8-1 in their division. Both of these teams are insanely talented, and anyone on this team could go off at any moment. You don't know who can clutch. You don't know who can win a 2v4 because any of these teams have been able to, and we are down to round 30. This is the deciding game. I don't even have words right now because I'm getting chills for how insanely talented these guys are.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. You can see SJSU, they ran out of options. They're going to go ahead and do a fast speed play here. Actually, the smoke slows them down. No, Armand, he's just going to go ahead and try to crush onto the site. You can see everyone just running in, but Dice, he's going to hold true to all he's been doing all game. He's going to go ahead and get that first kill. Now it's a 3v5. Dice gets another kill, thinks another, and we're going to go to overtime. Oh my god, it's just up to Mish left. And Dice, is he going to go ahead and get this final kill? And he does. He comes up huge again. We're going to go overtime, boys. Oh my god.
I don't have words. Oh my god. How is this even possible?
Unreal.
Everyone is doing work, man, across the board. No one with less than 12 kills, but even then we've seen King of the North have an insane 3K round himself, so it's not even like he's doing bad. He's still performing for his team and getting the kills when they matter. So this is crazy, man. I don't know if SJSU is on tilt right now, they might just start throwing rounds trying to be overly aggressive because they don't know what to do. They're just getting countered no matter what they do. And, Jordan overcommits, just wide peeks that. He knows there's a bunch of guys in there. I'm sure he thought his flash had blinded at least one of them, but this could be the round that the SJSU needs. But Hex, Kang Derpy, holding strong. King of the North, he's going to have to chime in now. I just built him up, and now he's falling down, all up to Armin. We've seen him do this before. Unfortunately, 16 HP isn't going to be enough, and the USC Trojans, they are grinding their way back into this game, 1 round at a time. Not just 1 round, 8 rounds in a row now for this first round in overtime, and this could be the most insane game we've seen here at Collegiate Star League.
Yeah,
in fact, it is the most insane game we've seen here. These are 2 really talented teams. Just a lot of individual and team skill. I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, I mean, God, it's just I'm out of breath just from casting these guys. I mean, absolutely insane play, absolutely insane comeback from the Trojans. They were down 15-8 and they won 7 rounds in a row on the CT side. I mean, and now SJSU, they have to be rocked to their core. I mean, they lost maybe 8-9 rounds in a row, something like that. I think 8 rounds in a row. And everything they've tried, playing fast, playing slow, going A, going B, it's just been completely shut down. So now it looks like they're going to go ahead and try that A play again, this time going through long and through mid. But Mackie, he's been a monster on this A side.
And you know what mix-up, I think, started to get USC that momentum? Dice stopped going up on Plat. He stopped dying first, and the fact that he was surviving, getting all these clutch rounds that weren't possible before because he was dying so early. I think is what really changed that momentum. They're no longer committing to these B plats as if it's just taking candy from a baby. The only way they know how to win now is going A. Armin gets a kill, gets dropped. Jordan, he has to go big now, but unable to find a kill. Now it's going to be a 2-on-3 retake. They're coming in through doors. They're just going to go fast for this. Pushing through the smoke, going to get flash. King Derpy flashes himself, unfortunately, and what is going on? Yeah, team headshot. Yeah. Thank God the damage isn't that high. Not going to be that big of a deal. Dice gets a kill as well. Now it's a 2-on-2. Mish is so low. He's going to get dropped here at Woodstack. It's all going to be freaking nature. Unable to find the kill. USC are just playing freaking phenomenally right now. Out of their minds. They have no fear. God. Even with the biggest whiff I've seen from Kang. I'm pretty sure he flashed himself. Didn't know his teammate had pushed, I guess, to top a slope and went for a quick little dink on him. So
I mean, are SJSU tilted right now? Because I think they lost 9 rounds in a row. This might be one of the best comebacks I think we've ever seen. I know that you guys casted one, I think just like this past Wednesday that went to like double overtime. But we're talking about the best teams in the West. You know, the 2 teams that we're looking at that might go to DreamHack. These are 2 titans that battled it out all the way into the overtime, and USC Trojans, again, coming back from an insane deficit. This might be the greatest comeback that we've seen in CSL.
Yeah, I agree 100%. This may potentially be the greatest comeback. As Antoine chimes in, he does not want to hear that word right now. They are going to come back from this loss, from this deficit that they found themselves. He walks right through the smoke and connector. They have no idea he's here. Gets the spray down on Jordan, and he's just going to hold this area. This is such a pivotal position. He's able to just keep the CTs from rotating. He's going to find Mackie as well. Whiffing the shot, able to find it finally. Thank God he didn't commit to that full spray, and this is a 3-on-2 now. This is SJSU's greatest chance of winning a round, but we've seen these 2-on-3 retakes happen. Hex alive here with the AWP, and he's going to double scope, get caught off guard, gets punished for it. Hex knew exactly where he was thanks to the audio cue. And Dice getting stuck here in the smoke is just going to get completely savage. SJSU at least getting a consolation round, and 1-2 for the first half of overtime. USC leads it rather, 17-6. This is one of the closest games, and I don't know if you can call it a comeback yet, but this could very well be the greatest comeback we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, SJSU absolutely needed that round. If they went down 0-3, they were in a heap of trouble. But interestingly, Mish, he's not opping, because when he was opping, he was playing like a beast on that CT side, but it looks like they opt for 4 rifles instead. But Hex, he's going to go ahead and opt, so looks like USC, they are playing methodically as well, and the momentum is on their side, so they're going to go ahead and play quickly onto this A site.
The north. He gets, good crossfire there from King and Antoine, and they're going to find a second kill here on A site. So getting shut down, but Kang Derpy chimes in as well. He's here under balcony. This might be a little closer than Freak is expecting. He does hear him, so they're aware of the positioning, but I don't think they're going to expect a guy here in Halls. Kang Derpy drops the guy at top of slope. Another kill here from Hex, and they are turning this around from a 4-on-3 to now 3-on-2 for USC.
Yeah, so now it's a 3-on-2 situation, but it's Mish and Armand, the 1-2 punch that I've been talking about, so this is completely doable. Mish has a huge flank coming in. He's going to go ahead and get this free kill. He goes ahead and gets that second kill as well, but it's up to Dice. Dice, the clutch master. Dice with the Dice is going to go ahead and win again. This guy has been coming up huge all evening, and oh my god, he delivers once again for USC.
I think I need
oh my god, Joey,
man.
my heart is beating.
This game's retiring me, dude. I'm too young to die of a heart attack. This is not good.
Oh my god. My heart is beating, Joey.
I don't know what to do, man. What do these teams... How do you react to that? That was the perfect play. Mish with the flank. He waited so long. And drops Dice to the red. Drops him to red, man. This is insane. Each round is coming down to these 1v1s where both players are low on HP. You couldn't ask for a closer game than this. I'm dumbfounded. I've never been this dumbfounded in a long time, but I am at a loss for words. And SJSU cannot think that way. They have to just grind this out, because now they're the ones on the side where they have to grind out one round at a time, and it's very doable. As we've seen, This is insanely doable. Both teams are so highly skilled that at any moment this could turn around. So this is the one round they really need. Freak of Nature, we've seen him play this drop perfectly. Dice going to go for a Taz pop flash. Right? Oh, actually a smoke rather. Good smoke. Never seen that one before. And Molly comes in to drop Freak out of the position. So they're going to get drop control as well. And Kang Derpy chimes in. He's going to find one. Gets the second kill on the flanker. This should be over, but they get it!
Armand and Nish, the 1-2 punch, take out all 5 kills. I was gonna say, I was just kind of letting you go, but Nish and Armand had an insane crossfire. Nish was hiding in that little B plant cubby, and then Armand was boosted on tree. Those are 2 angles that are really hard to look for, and that was an insane crossfire that they just pulled off. And oh man. Again, we're coming down to the wire, like last round. Can this go overtime, or will USC Trojans close it out? Oh, I'm just dumbfounded. Like I can't speak properly.
That's what I get for not specking Mish, man. I get punished hugely for not having high hopes for this man. I thought the game was over when it was a 4-on-2, but they claw back in, man. This is that 1-2 punch, like you've said, has been proving so effective time and time again. King of the North, he's the first man here. He's gonna hear the bullets from Kang Derpy ringing through the door, but this is just a standoff. Both teams do not want to throw away their win and/or their overtime. This this is up to SJSU for their comeback, and I can't believe USC has actually clawed back in, and SJSU is now 1 round away from their second double overtime, and. I don't know what to say, man. This is too much. King of the North gets the first kill. Antoine as well. This could be another double overtime. 3 terrorists working their way up slope. I don't know if they're going to be wary of Antoine's position. He's able to get another kill before Dice trades him out. And this is now up to Mackie. He finds the 1. Armin pushing through a connector here. I think they were going to just wait it out. They know exactly where these 2 CTs are, so they're not going to overcommit to this plant. Mackie playing right below window. Very vicarious position to be in. Could pay off, but Dice holding this acute angle, unable to get the right strafe to get that kill, but Freak of Nature chiming in. It's all up to Dice. He's going to have to go huge with this AWP. He's stuck in a just terrible position. He's going to get a quick scope. Nope, unable to find the kill.
Double overtime!
Armand.
Dice can't do it again. He's been stuck in so many clutch rounds. He's had to win so many 1v3s, 1v2s. I mean, even getting like a 1v4 ace is just, oh man, he can't do it that one last time, and they're gonna go ahead and get into double overtime. This is insane. Both teams are probably shaking right now. You know, their nerves might be getting to them. I don't know. Both teams probably extremely hyped. And
both teams have come back, man. Both teams have had their comeback. First it was USC coming back into it, winning 7 rounds in a row, and then another 3 to get into overtime and guarantee set double OT. And SJSU does the reverse. They win 2 rounds in a row to get us here to double OT. So both teams have had to claw back and constantly grind out these rounds, the subsequent rounds. And here we are, double overtime, 18-18. In case you're just joining us, we have USC Trojans going against the San Jose State Spartans. This is a battle of wits, and I really, I don't know. They've been so afraid of this B site that I think the Trojans will just keep committing to A, as they've been able to find at least 2 rounds of success on this overtime. So they want to just try and exploit the holes in the openings that they've been finding.
Yeah, but there's only 35 seconds left, so USC Trojans, they've really run down this clock.
They're rotating.
We saw what happened when you play so late. There's 30 seconds left, and Antoine's going to go ahead and get a double here. He gets a triple here. Absolutely coming up huge for the SJSU squad, and now Dice again. Dice and Hex constantly stuck in this situation. Dice, he's not going to go ahead get any kills, and now Hex, he's completely stuck. Antoine coming up huge with a nice 4K is going to go ahead and shut down towards that ace site. And USC Trojans, they're going to go ahead and go down in the first round of the second overtime.
Yeah, USC they want this win. They can taste it, man. They grinded their way back. They did the unthinkable. And it's yeah, this is all up to them. Really, they have the control. They're in the offensive position. They really need to start instilling the fear back into SJSU because they're not afraid to take these battles. And there you go, Antoine finds the Guardian pick, falls back, and gets another one. This man is playing so on point right now. And we underestimated him before, but he is proving his worth for this team. He's on here for a reason, and now it's a 4-on-3 retake. Can SJSU finally clench this game and win it back out? King of the North gets a double kill. He is also back in the game as well. So everyone in this overtime is playing phenomenally, except for the USC squad. So San Jose State gets their first 2 rounds of double OT, and this could still go either way. We've seen it time and time again. Dice still alive, finds a kill before he goes out, and they're on the final round of double OT.
This is looking extremely dire for USC because they bought an op every round, which means that they're going to go ahead and be skimped for this last round here. So yeah, I think you're going to see 2 players on pistols, and that's not very optimal. If SJSU get all 3 rounds on their CT side, it's going to look pretty bad for the USC Trojans. So you can see at least 1 pistol going down. I think Jordan doesn't have anything either. He's just going to go ahead and scrap up whoever dies, and the Hex with a scout as well. So you could see just the weaponry from the USC side, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for this last round of the first half of the second overtime.
Yeah, quite a mouthful, and it's going to become even more of a mouthful as Antoine destroys Jordan. And this could be that match point that they've been looking for this entire game. San Jose State actually clawing back from losing 7 rounds in a row. On match point, 15-7. Can they finally find this? Armin, Mish, both chiming in here on plat, and they're just getting completely dominated. Kang Derpy, there's impossible clutch. I've never said impossible, but there's an absolute 0% chance he can win this. 21-18 in favor of San Jose State, so they were once in favor, 15-7 against USC, lost 7 in a row, or 8 in a row rather, and they have now finally brought it back after 2 overtimes. They have brought it back to match point. But they've been here before. USC has been down before in far worse situation. So this is not over by any means. We could just see insane CT sides coming out of both teams. They both are obviously very competent on this map and know how to play effective holds. And so we'll see if San Jose State can just throw pure confidence at them. And already getting sprayed down.
Dice with another entry onto that plat. He just goes ahead and spams through smoke, gets the kill, falls back. And you can see the double op setup coming in from the USC Trojans. This double op setup has been absolutely working wonders for their team. And they are up 5v4 into this round. So it's looking good for them. As long as they could go ahead and get these next entries with the ops, I think they're good for this round. So Mackie, he has to go huge again because SJSU, they are looking to go towards this A site.
Jordan in a great angle. They won't check it until it's too late. Gets the spray down. Double kill for Jordan. And that's the bomb down as well. So that is the round for USC, especially as Antoine on the lurk gets dropped. So 21-19. This is a slobber knocker if we've ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. You have tuned in at the right time. Welcome to the Collegiate Star League. Thanks to our sponsors, Twitch.tv and Asus ROG. They are the reason we can have this Road to DreamHack qualifier. We are leading into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. The team that wins this almost guarantees themselves a slot. So this is a huge game, huge teams, huge prize pool on the line, and more importantly, the pride that comes with it. Beating your rival team on the West Coast, NorCal versus SoCal. This is the match. If there's anyone you've tuned in for, you chose the right one this evening. And now we're back full economy. Op on Mish, op on Hex, and Maki. So they're going for the double op setup. It worked for them last round, and they're just going to hold on to it. So perfect round from them previously. We'll see if they can have just as much success again.
Look at Antoine's position. He's already in drop. He's playing around the smoke. And USC, they have no idea. They just completely gave a drop, and they're looking at it from the outside. Hex makes contact, but he misses his shot. He's gonna go ahead and see King Derpy, but he's gonna go ahead and rip off the head of King Derpy, and now it's gonna be 5v4 with complete drop control. It looks like they're gonna go ahead and split onto the A site, but there are 3 Trojans sitting here on the A site. Mackie, can he go huge? Mackie and Hex both dropping op kills, absolutely massive. Mackie, can he go huge?
He has to find this other one. He does. He's able to get 3 Hex coming in as well. This double up setup just proving so valuable. Gets a triple.
My god!
Full house from the AWPs. No rifle kills that round. Why do you need them when we got scopes? We can one-shot this entire team.
Is this happening?
I don't know if this is a world I want to live in, man. This is too much. This is too much.
I mean, this is looking really good for the USC Trojans because you can see the weaponry on SJSU side. They have 2 people not with AKs, and then those with AKs, they don't have much utility. And these ops, man, these ops are going huge on the USC defense. The CT side, it's just like both teams cannot break the CT side defense of each other. It's just absolutely insane.
Yeah, Mish reading Jordan like a book that round, too. Goes for the spam through the door. King of the North finds the entry with the Tech 9. This is not the round you want to lose. Hex here playing a very volatile position out of drop, but luckily Dice, he was able to chime in and get that kill, so alleviates a little bit of the pressure. And 4-on-4, full kits, no utilities, though, pretty much on the T's. Maki with the vacation shot of the night. This is pretty much the closest round we've seen. Triple kill now. SJSU have one-man favor. Mish also coming in on the flank. Maki has to find this kill to make it even close to competitive. Freak of nature. No, he doesn't find it. It's all up to Hex. He finds 1 kill. Little does he know, Mish is so low. He does find it. This is down to a one-on-one. He's going to think the bomb's going down A, so it's going to be a little bit of a slow rotate. And Freak of Nature does have the time to get in position. No, he knows now that it's towards B. So Freak of Nature doesn't hear anyone. He's going to try and reposition here into 4 square. He's holding kind of a cute angle, but if he goes for the wide peek here on the Opera, he can totally get shut down. Hex pulls out the bar.
Oh my god!
The dig.
Triple overtime, boys!
Don't even know.
I can't believe this! That was a 1v3 situation, and Hex, after getting that op kill, he turns around immediately because he knew that Maki went down to Mish, takes down Mish, and then he went to the wrong bomb site. And I just thought, oh my god, there's not enough time. As long as Freak of Nature or King of the North, as long as he plays it right, there's not enough time. But Hex comes out with an insane clutch. We're gonna go triple overtime, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the Week 3 match between USC and SJSU. Both teams 8-1, both teams Titans of the West. One of the best teams in the nation, 2 of the best teams in the nation, and we are here at triple overtime.
I had a cold before this, but they have cured all my illnesses. I could not be happier right now. This is just an insane game. King of the North grabbing an entry. He's chiming in again. He's been so key on this overtime, but Hex trades him out. Antoine, he's not expecting the double peek here from no drop. Can he get a second kill? No, King Durkee comes in through double doors. Now it's up to Freak of Nature. Can he find the spray here on Dwayne Johnson? No. Hiding behind the rock is King Durkee. He's going to re-rotate, push through the smoke. He pulls out the Molotov onto Platt, and Mish chiming in as well. They're going to get this round. SJSU, man. They have just been... back and forth, getting these rounds, getting destroyed on these rounds, and at least getting a T round, which we have not seen yet in the last overtime. So, triple overtime is a different beast. Maybe it's T-sided, right? Mackie, nice pick. I think it's all but over, but, you know, it's overtime. It's almost like just go for it, but probably the safer play is just save that AWP. They've been so successful with the double op setup that there's really no reason to overcommit, and yeah, first round of triple OT going to SJSU.
Oh my god. Yes, I mean, it was okay for that round. Yes, it was absolutely crucial that Mackie goes ahead and saves because the CT gear is always more expensive. On top of that, USC they go for the double ops, so that you can see right now they're completely broke. If they lose this round, they're gonna be completely on pistols. So it's absolutely crucial that USC Trojans go ahead and win this round. Otherwise, it might be a 3-0 on this triple overtime for SJSU.
Yeah, and the trouble's been really getting these T rounds, so the fact that they're able to open this overtime with the first round, I think this just explosive play in a drop has been doing them a huge service. Able to find another entry. King of the North is going so huge in this triple OT. He is really make it worth his weight right now. Antoine gets a kill as well. And Maki, the last man, getting flanked on. Nothing he can do. Tries to go for a 180 flick, and GG's coming out. It looks like the full tilt is definitely coming to play. Jordan saying oops, so hopefully no BM going on. Hopefully not too much toxicity right now on USC's team, but yeah, that's 2 terrorist rounds, which we have not seen at all in any of these overtime rounds, so that might actually be the foreshadowing for this game. Getting 2 rounds on the hard side, as we've seen on these full buy rounds, could be exactly what they need.
They might get 3 rounds here, just because look at the weaponry. They have no utilities, they have no kits, they have 3 pistols and a shotty. So, I mean, we might very well be looking at 3 T-side rounds, and you can see SJSU, they're going to go ahead and just pile out onto this B site. You got 4 people coming up plat. You see the smokes coming in. Hex, he needs to get some 1Ds, and he gets that insane 1D. He gets 2 Ds! Oh my god, Hex is insane with this D. I know from personal experience, he has destroyed me multiple times with this D. He goes ahead and dinks another one through the box. And Hex absolutely coming huge. Dice, he's going to go ahead and get up close. And they're going to win this round. And USC, they've made themselves look, they created some buffer by taking 1 round on the CT side. Hex and Dice coming up absolutely huge when their team needed it. But USC, they have a task in front of them. I mean, they have to get 2 T-side rounds, and that's been the hard round throughout this whole game, the hard side.
Exactly. This is but that could be the momentum. That could be all the momentum USC needs, right? Just winning that last round, that forced buy that they really had no position winning, and they were able to do it against all odds. Hex with the double deeg, double kill also from Dice with that mag 7. So this could really be the last round here for USC. Like, if they don't win this could just snowball, and they're doing kind of the opposite of SJSU. Instead of just going full pressure down on drop and trying to take long B, they're playing ultimately just a passive role, but this could pan out for him. Kang Derby, he's going for this angle, but King of the North and Antoine have a 6 setup here. So if King North misses a shot or hits a shot, he can just fall back to site, and he'll have another teammate to trade, and more often than not, no one checks that left corner. So you can at least get a one-and-done type of kill from there, but he's going to go for the commit, and yeah, here we go. King North, unable to find the first kill, but there it is. Antoine maybe peeks a little bit too early as Hex there to support his teammate, so had he just been a little bit more patient and just camped in the corner, he might have been able to find another kill, but here we go. Entries coming out from USC. They have 2-man advantage now, and this could be a tie game. This is it. Tie 23-all for both teams.
Joey, if we go quad overtime, I think I might have to pause and just like take a breather, man. I can't believe it. Are we really gonna go to quad overtime? I mean, when we were casting this game, Joey, like when we started casting this game, I knew we were gonna get a great game, but I didn't know we were gonna go into triple overtime, possibly quadruple overtime with an insane amount of clutches, an insane amount of just out of this world shots, man. I did not expect this kind of game.
No, not at all. I expected something close, but as soon as we saw that 15-8 scoreline, it was over in my mind. I had written them off. I brought up the idea of 1 round at a time, but that's all you can do when you're down that much. You really just have to think about the moment, the current situation at hand, and they're making this happen, man. This has been the most pressure I've seen from both these teams. No one wants to slip up. This is pretty insane. You can just tell how all the T's are being thorough, checking every corner, and the CTs are just setting up the most default crossfires. No one is taking a gamble right now, even though it really could be the round to do so. Hex, he's going to hold this angle, watching for the Pasha spot. Mish, he's going to go for the peek. He slow peeks for absolutely no reason, and this is the pressure that we start to see. Good players are making huge mistakes that might cost them the round, but a 1-for-1 trade isn't going to be too huge for the team. Freak, he's going to spot it, gets dropped down to 19. He has to fall back. He knows that there's at least 1 or 2 players here at drop. That comm might be able to cause a rotate, and there is now 3 T's or CTs here towards connector.
Yeah, and looks like they're going to go ahead and just pour out onto this B side. There's 20 seconds left. There is not a lot of time for USC. And Freak of Nature, he goes ahead and through the smoke, but Hex, he is way too aware. He gets a triple for that round. And now this retake, they have to go for this retake. I mean, it's a 2v3 situation. At this point, you cannot save. But you could see King
my
of the North,
God,
he's gonna go ahead
Antoine.
and get that kill onto the man.
Antoine
He
in
drops.
such a sick position. He finds the spray down. It's down to a 2-on-1, but both CTs are so low. Hex as well. He's going to use this surprise position to their advantage. He has not peeked. They have no idea, but Antoine is too wary. He is too aware of this position, and they are going to get their third match point. San Jose State University, the Kings of the North, but in this case, the Kings of the West. Good communication for them to use that kid on King of the North, actually. That could have been an unfortunate round loss, but they were not panicking. They switched to the man with the kit, and that is our third match point, ladies and gentlemen. San Jose State. I didn't think I'd ever say that. I don't think
This is literally, if you count regular time, this might be like our 12th, round point. Counting all the overtimes, this is absolutely insane. You could see both teams, they have full weapons. A little bit light on the nades for Armon. He actually has no nades here, but USC Trojans, they have full gear. The counter tears as well. You can see both teams playing very slow and methodically. They don't want to give up the first entry here, and Hex with that op. I mean, this is what we're used to because it's not usually Dice with the op, it's usually Hex. And Hex, can he get this frag here onto Mish?
Oh!
He flicks onto Mish. He knows where Armon is. He knows that Armon was playing behind this, and he's getting spammed through. He needs help, but he's not gonna get it. So Hex, he's just gonna go ahead and hold onto this B plat while his team works towards that A long.
Yeah, but Antoine able to find one kill before Dice chimes in, and this is still a man advantage here for USC, now getting evened out by Armon. He's going to be the man here holding A, but Bomb's going towards B. This is all the pressure here on King of the North. We've seen him perform time and time again here in the overtime. Not able to find the first spray, and that could be the opening for Trojans. That could be all they need. But Freak of Nature intelligently pushing the site before they get there. Gonna try and catch him off guard. Can't find the kill. And we are going into quad overtime unless we can see Armon pull off the most incredible play of the evening. This would be the play that would go down in history.
Oh, and he gets spammed!
But gets
right through the door.
by Kang. I don't know what to do with my hands. What do I do? Yeah,
do we want to pause just to give these guys? They played 2 games. This is essentially 2 games.
Yeah, please, admin, if we can get a pause.
Okay, yeah, can we get a pause? Oh my God. Okay, I need a break myself because I need to use the bathroom. They basically played 2 games. This is insane. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a pause, and then we'll be right back. I don't know, Joey, if you're gonna go ahead and take a pause, a little break for yourself.
Yeah, maybe let's throw on music, take a quick 2-minute break, give a second. So yeah, we'll have our producer just throw on some music. We'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna get some water and take a pee myself. Stay tuned though. Quadruple overtime between San Jose State and USC. We'll be right back. All right. We're going live, boys. All right, I need to clear my throat, man. Get some hydration going on, because we could be in it for the long haul. I did not think we'd be seeing a 24-all scoreline, but here we go. We are live with overtime number 4. I can't even remember the last time I've seen this in a pro match, let alone some sort of invite. So this is This is both teams really being pushed to their limits and proving once and for all why they are the top of their division. Both 8-1 and both performing optimally. Dice gets the first entry, and Mackie, Mish, he's actually already boosted up. I don't know if Mackie's going to check this. He's going to throw the Molotov, give away his position. He's definitely not going to check this boost spot. Mish peeks and gives away his position, able to find the kill onto Mackie, so at least getting that for his boost. Looked like he was going to actually give away his position and get dropped, but at least able to find it, and he's going to fall back, so... But the bomb actually working its way towards A.
Yeah, so it looks like we have 3 players towards that A site. Hex is going to play drop with an op. I know he likes to do this. It's not optimal, but he is quite successful usually when he does it. And Hex, he's going to go ahead and try to cut off the rotator. There are 2 players onto the B site, and that should open up the A site. Hex coming in through that drop. Now it's up to Freak of Nature. He's going to be solo onto the site. He has to hold off 4 players. As long as he goes ahead and takes down at least 2, this might make it doable for Mish, but Freak of Nature, he has to go ahead and at least get 2 kills. He could get the first kill onto Hex. He peeks out wide, but he's not able to get another, and this is impossible task for Mish. He's just going to go ahead and run out through the smoke, and that's going to be the first round of the 4th overtime. If you guys are just tuning in, this is USC versus SJSU, both Titans of the West, 8-1 so far, and we are in quadra overtime on Cobblestone.
Yeah, that's right, and look how much damage that actually did to their economy. Double op setup being completely draining of their current economy, and now they're on their last legs. It's only round 2, and we're seeing SJSU already full buy. They have no money for this following round. That's not to say that they can't make something happen, because they have been so successful with their pistols and shotguns that you really just can't count out any round. It could go either way. It's honestly a coin flip every single round who's going to win it. So Hex, playing this position, he's been so successful here with the AWP. He's going to hold the statue, unable to find the kill onto Armin, but I don't know if he's going to be wary of the position here on statue. He's probably going to think that was the statue player, so Antoine intelligently not peeking, waiting, biding his time, waits for him to scope in, but he's unable to find the kill, while Hex unable to punish that mistake. So Hex is just going to be full here on plat, trying to find anything, and the T's are actually just so behind. He's able to find the entry. It's so curious that his teammates are so slow, considering he's able to find that entry, and there we go. They're finally going to drop down, but it might be too late. Armin gets the spray, Dice trades him out, and now it's down to a 3-on-4, plays at the edge of the smoke, but Mackie chimes in, and USC, can they get another 2 rounds on the T side? We've seen, this is deja vu of the exact overtime we had just seen, and actually it was not USC. In fact, that was San Jose State getting 2 rounds last OT, so obviously both teams have been getting 2 rounds on T side, but so crazy to see the meta develop over time, see the CT side become what was once just the most prominent and CT-sided half has now changed completely in overtime, and it appears to be this 2-1-T that both teams have been able to do the last 2 OTs.
Yeah, I think both teams, after playing 30 rounds against each other, or 40, 50 rounds against each other, I think they finally figured out how they're setting up, so it's becoming a little bit easier to break each time. And I know we've been talking about Armon and Mish has the 1-2 punch, but you look at Antoine, he has 46 kills. He's leading the pack along with Dice, who also has 46 kills. Obviously, he's done a lot of great work as well. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and challenge Antoine. He's in a great position. He's in that corner. It's a good off angle, but actually he decides to peek wide instead. So USC players, they're going to go ahead and punish him for peeking wide. He wasn't able to sit still, so it looks like USC Trojans, they're going to go ahead and get all 3 rounds of their T side. And this is going to be absolutely massive. You can see SJSU players, they're going to go ahead and pour out onto this A site, but Dice, he's going to go ahead and clean up. And that's going to be it. 3 rounds for the T side of USC, and now SJSU have to respond with 3 wins of their own.
Yeah, and this is something we haven't seen yet. We've seen the shutouts on CT side and OT. We've seen 2 rounds on T side, but we have yet to see a shutout on the T side. So this is really the ultimate test now for SJSU, who, keep in mind, were once in the lead 15-8. 15-8, but USC grinded it out. They channeled their inner Freiburg. They called Get Right. They phoned a friend to exist. the flare and tweeted at them and gave them every last-minute smoke that they could use, and they are doing it. They have almost done it, and at this point, there's no jinxing because, for all we know, we're going to go to a 10 overtimes at this point. But USC getting that favorable first kill here, Mackie, playing the halls, and fortunately, they're not going to rotate at all. They're just staying still. That's not going to trick them into thinking that this is an A play at all. And here comes the waterfall, the bomb here at Platt. No one wants to die right now. SJSU understands how important. They're going to go for this boost over the smoke, but no one here in Coop. So Hex finds a kill there with AWP. And this is it.
Kill through smoke too. This is it. Oh my God! Antoine is in a 1v5 situation. They're gonna go for the knife. They want to knife him. Oh my God! He's gonna get knifed. No, but USC, they do it. They do it in quadra overtime. 28-24 is the score. This is by far the most insane game we've seen, and this might be the most insane comeback we've seen. Dice with a near 50 bomb in quadra overtime. That was an amazing game.
That was one of the funnest games I've had a pleasure of. Yeah, definitely one of the best games I've ever casted. That's going to be a highlight reel for not just the players, but I think for us as well, because we have never been able to have this much fun watching a game. Definitely a highlight of my night, guys. Holy crap. That is definitely the best CSL game we've seen. Both these teams, incredibly, incredibly talented players. The fact that they've managed to find each other, amidst the flurry that is college, it is very hard to probably find people that you get along with and that you can play well. But they've all found these amazing rosters that appear to play fairly well together and much better than a lot of those ESEA main teams that you see. Well, maybe not quite that far, but they're playing fairly well. A lot more commitment than you'd really expect from these college teams, but they've been able to find the time to practice. Both teams are now 9-1 for USC and 8-2 for SJSU. So that could be it. This could be USC's chance to get to DreamHack.
Yeah, USC definitely showing how strong they are. I know that SJSU, again, they lost that player next gen easy, but Antoine stepping in, dropping 46 kills. So it had nothing to do. I don't think it had anything to do with that roster change, because Antoine, he played out of his mind. I'm losing my voice a little bit there. But USC, if they stick with this roster, I heard that Jordan might not stick around for DreamHack, and they might replace him with someone else just because of school issues and stuff like that. But as long as USC have their 5, I mean, they're definitely a contender for the DreamHack, in Austin. It's just seeing two Titans go at it. Both these teams, players on both of these teams, really good friends of mine. We've scrimmed, we've 10-manned, we've played together. It was just so awesome seeing them go head-to-head in such a big game.
Yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. It was super enjoyable to be able to cast this game for you guys. This was actually just a bonus game, so we were only supposed to have 2 tonight, but we could not pass up watching these two Titans go head-to-head. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow both of our channels here on the main channel and on C-Star League 2. That's generally where we're going to stream our CSGO games. This week is going to be insane because all 5 games are going to be running 6 days a week on this road to DreamHack. CSGO will be back Wednesday with Houston versus Cal Poly Pomona and UC Santa Cruz versus Arizona State. So please mark your calendars. Hit that follow button so you can get those email alerts. I know you're not using your email for much more than your work and school, so you may as well get some Twitch alerts. It's super convenient. Comes to your phone. Follow me on Twitter at JZilk. Follow my homie here, What's Wrong, at CSL What's Wrong.
That's
Give
right.
him some follows, and we will be back Wednesday. So thanks for watching, guys. It was fun enjoying this with you. If you have any constructive criticism, I would love to hear it. Always trying to improve and make this broadcast more entertaining for everyone. We will be back Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.
before. But when I touch you, I need more. I breathe your air and make it mine. Becomes a drug that gets me high, high. When the lightning strikes, I need you more than the sky it lights. For one more time I would give my life. Come on baby, take it away, away. And when the thunder hits, it feels like every time I touch your lips, you got me feeling like I don't exist. Until I make you mine, until I make you mine. Right when I smile, you make me cry. It happens every fucking time, and I feel like I'm stuck inside this game. Nothing's changed and I still play, play. When the lightning strikes, I need you more than the sky it lights. For one more time I would give my life. Come on baby, take it away, away. And when the thunder hits, it feels like every time I touch your lips, you got me feeling like I don't exist. Until I make you mine, until I make you mine.
And now, for last week's mystery track reveal. Literally on fire, here's Milano's first single. Let's show him how warm the family can be.